but this did seem like a pretty detailed operation when it came to light on Tuesday. But you're saying, according to the experts, it's pretty simple and not that difficult at all.
I mean, you kind of just have to imagine, if you worked, at the post office, or if you worked somewhere where you had access to a bunch of packages going through, an Amazon distribution center, for instance. If you have the capability to unpack something and repackage it to make it look like, it hasn't been tampered with, which is definitely doable, then the actual physical process of, putting these explosives inside a device, writing the code that you need, which may even be freely available somewhere on the internet, or something that you can adapt, put that on the chip. Not hard to do it, not hard to write that stuff at all. Like I say, the real smart stuff is having the intelligence in the first place, knowing where these companies are in the supply chain. So this is where the story actually gets really murky and a bit, really what we don't know is, you have this company in Taiwan that allegedly made the pages, or at least their branding was on the pages. This company's called Gold Apollo. The Gold Apollo chief executive comes out and says, hey, we didn't actually make these pages, these pages that were exploding. And it pushes the attention onto this Hungarian company called BAC Consulting, which is an even stranger entity. I spent the morning looking at them, trying to figure out what they're all about. They don't look or appear to be anything to do with electronics manufacturing. They appear to be this very strange, nebulous consulting company that doesn't seem to do much of anything at all. They have no customers. They have nothing noted on the website about who or what they work for. Their CEO, I tried to contact. She didn't respond to me. She did respond to NBC, and she told them that yes, oh yeah, we have this partnership with this Taiwan firm. But then as soon as they brought up pages, she said, oh no, we're just the intermediate. And then I think it sounds like she put the phone down essentially. So that's where everything is still very shady and very confusing in terms of how Israel got involved in that supply chain and exactly who was along that supply chain.
So these two links in the supply chain don't want to claim responsibility at all, saying, hey, not us. But reports indicate that Israel is responsible for this attack. Has Israel responded, and what has Hezbollah said?
Israel has said absolutely nothing. From what I can tell, the IDF is not commenting, which maybe says something, maybe it doesn't say something. I think the IDF, has said, has denied attacks before, has denied being involved in certain activities. The fact that it's not denying something here maybe says something. But I think that maybe also speaks to the psychological impact of what's happening here. Whoever did this, everyone thinks it's Israel, and it probably, all fingers point there. The very fact that they appear to have done this, they've set bombs off in people's pockets, is psychologically that's going to be terrifying for Hezbollah. Hezbollah has come back and said there will be repercussions, there will be serious repercussions, and that's not a surprise given the nature of this attack, the breadth of it. The fact that 2 children have now been killed. We'll wait and see what that repercussion looks like.